Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. How's life? I know I haven't been live for ages and ages and ages. Do you know what? Life just got really busy. It's just some things have to drop from time to time. So sorry, I haven't been here. I haven't been doing the weekly musings. I haven't been reading your cards. So my bad. I'm sorry. But I wanted to jump on and just say hi, just to connect in, and to say happy Friday. I hope whatever you're up to this weekend, you have great crack and that how is it June already and how are we here and what's going on? So had loads of people asking me about the energetics, asking me about what is happening. There's lots of questions coming in about all the different things that are coming up this month in my corner of the world. So I thought, you know what? Easiest thing to do would be just to come on here, bite the bullet, jump on a Facebook Live. I haven't done it for ages and just say hi. So when you catch this, let me know how you're doing. Leave me a wee hello. Let me know what's going on in your life. Good, bad, indifferent. What's happening? How are you finding these energetics? We're just coming off the back of a Gemini new moon, and there's a lot of planetary influences. We've just had the power day of 6-6 and all the rest of it. So, loads and loads of energetics. I know for me, I am feeling loads of really powerful and gorgeous shifts in my energy. And I am pretty sure that most of them are down to the work I've been doing on myself, the inner work, the self leadership work, the mastery work, the healing work that I've been doing on myself with the Holy Fire Reiki system that I'm working with my card work, working with my intuition, with my guides, and also the work that I'm doing with my fabulous business coaches and mentors. So, um, I just am feeling really super grateful today. So I wanted to share that and just to say, we're not always in such nice and great spaces. And if you're not in that space right now, that's also okay. And if you are in a good space, then, enjoy it and let it shine, let your light shine. So I have been seeing some of my business colleagues in the world doing some fabulous things, and I have been really inspired. I had a really exciting phone call or Zoom call. Phone call. Who has phone calls nowadays? I had a really exciting Zoom call yesterday with someone very special, and the two of us are in cahoots to come up with something really magical. And I cannot wait to let you know about it, but it's just not the right time to tell you. So I'm going to have to sit on that one. But if you know me, you know it's really hard for me to do that. So all I will say to you is it's going to be a fusion of two different things coming together to create the most profound healing ever, and it's going to be offered out to the people in our membership communities first, and then we're going to see how that goes and potentially take it out into the world. So really excited about that and can't wait to introduce that to you. So I'll let you know a little bit more about that once we've had another chat and we've ironed out some of the details. So just super excited about that one. I had a gorgeous session last night inside the beautiful Dawn Smith's membership. She is a medium, a psychic medium, and she's a fabulous membership. And I was in there last night talking to her guys about shamanism and journeying to the other world. And it was just really fun and really exciting. And what's really nice about that too is that in my upcoming free event, Spiritual Alchemy, we're going to be tapping into a little bit of that shamanic side of things as part of some of the tools that I'm going to introduce to you. So if you haven't signed up for that free event, make sure you do. It starts on the 17th of June. Well, I say it starts on the 17th of June. It officially starts on the 17th of June, but I would urge you to get yourself signed up now. I will be opening the group on the Friday before it, the 14th, and I'll be dropping some little things into the group that weekend. So, strictly speaking, it will probably really start on Friday the 14th, but the actual main event is a 4-day event, 17th to the 20th. As always, I will over deliver. It'll not just be 4 days, there'll be a little extra bit on either end. So I just love doing that. Can't wait for this actually. I'm really excited about this one. This one's like you previously maybe took part in Heal before. So this is a different free experience with different it's a different vibe and it's working. It seems to be working really well for people at the moment. People are loving the energy of it, and I'm loving the energy of the people who've joined already. So the link's in the description. Make sure you get yourself in there. But yeah, what else is coming up? I also had a lovely session inside. I don't know if you follow Becky Jane Stevenson. She is fabulous and fearless and gorgeous, and I love her. And she invited me in last week to talk about tarot. So I've been doing loads of tarot, loads of shamanism. I'm actually in the gorgeous Alex Coward's membership next week talking about Reiki. Um, and it's just been one of those things. I'm doing Chelsea Perry's. I'm one of the speakers in Chelsea Perry's Organize and Thrive Summit. So make sure you get yourself signed up to that. If you're on my mailing list, you'll have received an email about that. You'll get another one next week. Make sure you pop and check that one out with Chelsea as well. So there's just so much happening, loads and loads of exciting things. And then alongside all that, then there's the Reiki training that's coming up too. So we've got Usui Master Practitioner course coming up in July, which I'm so excited about because I only run that once a year. So I'm really excited to see who's coming to that. I've got a good few people signed up already, but there is still some space left if you want to come along. And it's a bit of a hybrid course. There's a couple of online bits for it, but then the actual in-person day is on the 20th of July in Belfast. So if you're free that day and you're already level 2 and you want, or you're level 3 and you want to refresh, give me a shout and we'll make that happen for you. You may also have seen that I have another Holy Fire immersion workshop penciled in for August. So make sure that you're getting your name down for that because that one will fill up pretty quick. Um, and the Usui classes in September and October. I can't actually believe I'm even talking about that far ahead. They are half full. One of them's half full and one of them's three quarters full. And it's frightening how fast that happens, but I love it. So I love action takers. I love the fact that you guys, when you see something you want, you just go out and get it. And that's the type of people I love working with. So I want to say thank you to those who have trusted me so far to do their Reiki work and their Reiki journeys. And the Holy Fire, in the middle of a Holy Fire Master Teacher course at the moment. We're on week 5 tonight of 8, and I can't believe we're on week 5 already. It's like, somebody please tell me why time's moving so quickly. It's like, wow. But I'm loving the shifts, I'm loving the enthusiasm, I'm loving the healing that's happening in that space. So it's been really, really exciting. So I've released dates for a new intake because I know there were some people couldn't do this time around. So the new intake for the Holy Fire Master course will be um, Wednesday, the 9th of October to Wednesday, the 27th of October, Wednesday night, 7 to 9:30 p.m. for 8 weeks. So if you want more info about that, drop me a wee comment. Let me know once you catch this what you want to check out, what you want to hear. Hi Natalie. I'm just catching comments now. How are you doing? How's Holy Fire for you? I know you've been doing so amazing things and gorgeous things with it. So let me know how it's going. I've been loving reading what you've been doing in the group. Natalie and I trained together, did our Holy Fire Master Teacher together earlier in the year. So yeah, there's just so much coming up. There's loads and loads of things happening. I've been in the studio. You maybe see behind me here the crow. That one has turned out to be one of my favorites, and I'm in the middle of doing another one just now. So I've got this whole thing going on at the moment where I'm feeling really inspired and just loving having the space to paint and create and just really slow down. So a lot of the guidance that's been coming through for me personally with my guides and with my own personal Reiki practice and healing and from the intuitive hits that I'm getting is to slow down and make space. So I wanted to share that today just in case it's maybe something you need to hear, that it's time to slow down and make space. And that can feel really, on the surface, you know, on the surface, we think to ourselves, oh, gotta keep going, gotta keep going, gotta keep going, busy, 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 keep push, push, push. But invariably, what happens is we meet a lot of resistance then, and we kind of maybe things start going wrong. Maybe we start getting sick. You know, maybe we don't listen to the warning signals. So I have been feeling really called to make space and to make sure that anything I'm doing is in alignment with what it is I want to actually achieve. Because we run so fast, sometimes we forget to check in. Are we still doing what we set out to do? Have we got pulled off track? Have we got sidetracked? Have we been pulled into somebody else's drama? Have we been pulled into somebody else's viewpoint of what we should be doing? And it's really important we take time to come back and connect with our heart space and to connect back in with ourselves and to connect back in with the energy that we want to put out into the world. So if nothing else, I think I felt called to just jump on and do this live. Yes, to give you a little bit behind the scenes and tell you what's going on. And as you can see, it's busy in my world and that there's lots of stuff going on, but I'm actually really I'm feeling really grounded. I'm feeling really stable and expanded with regards to my energy because I'm taking the time. So I want to encourage you to do that, even if it's only for a minute a day, just to, pop into the bathroom, take a breath, get a break from the kids for a minute, get a break from work, whatever it is, just take a moment, breathe, and just check in. How are we feeling? Any messages that the body wants to give you? Any messages that the mind wants to give you? Any messages that your heart space wants to give you, your intuition, your connection to your highest self? Just check in. What sort of energy are you putting out all day? Because remember, I think what we forget, and I was talking to this, I was actually talking about this in a couple of groups. I've been doing, as I said earlier, I've been talking to lots of different groups and I've been in different spaces lately, just sharing lots of love with either Reiki, shamanism, tarot, the sort of stuff, right? Um, and I can't remember which group I was in, or was it in one of my Reiki classes recently? I can't remember, but we were talking about the concept of, it was Reiki 2, actually, I think. We were talking about the concept of energetic protection and putting these barriers and these walls of protection up. And my attitude to that is really, do we want to operate from a place of fear? Because that's what that is. I have to protect myself. I must keep my energy closed. Really? Do we? Is that what we want? Is it really? Because as Reiki practitioners, as healers, as human beings, we are sovereign beings. We don't have to accept anything into our energy field that we don't want to take. We have the ability to change the energy of a room. We can be the beacon and ripple that energy out and change the energy of the room rather than letting it affect us. So from that point of view, if you are simply full of your light and you're standing in your power, and especially if you're a Reiki practitioner, especially if you're a healer or an energy worker, or you're doing any of the holistic work or spiritual work, if you're walking your talk and you are making that space for yourself, then there's no real need to be surrounding yourself with all these words of protection because that's a fear-based energy. Yeah. Now there's common sense. We don't go out of our house and leave all our doors and windows open. So it's really important that we allow ourselves time to, you know, be aware of the energetic positions that we're putting ourselves in, the environments that we're putting ourselves in. What are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? Yeah, what sort of people are you hanging out with? What sort of environments are you in? And just being mindfully aware of how that might be impacting how you feel, how you show up. But remembering that you have the power, you have the control and the power to actually ripple your positivity and your love out into that space and to change and shift that vibration. And all of a sudden, that then means you're operating from a place of love, a place of space. And as I said, I've been feeling really called and really guided lately to make space. So, despite the fact that I have a free event coming up, which is going to, the free events, they might be 4 days of, what looks like, oh, it's a 4 day event. But behind the scenes, that's weeks and weeks and weeks of work that go into making that happen. Yeah. And then when it happens, it's like, busy, 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 but it's important, especially as I'm the one holding that space for you guys who are going to take part. It's really important then that I listen to that and I listen to make the space for myself. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. So check in with yourself on a regular basis. Make sure that you are working and operating in alignment with who you are. And it doesn't mean when we do this, it doesn't mean that, everything in the garden's rosy. There's the times that spirituality is tested most whenever life has gone to shit. That's whenever we need to walk our talk, whenever it's not going our way. And that's whenever all the practices that you have put in place, all the foundations and the groundwork and the breath work and the stuff that holds up all the rest comes to matter. Because if those foundations are shaky, when life goes a bit tits up, maybe everything will fall down. Whereas if you are grounded in your practice, if you are grounded in your body, if you're integrating, there's a real, like I'm feeling really guided at the moment and constantly aware from spirit to say, we need to integrate, we need to stop trying to escape from our bodies and to transcend. We need to actually, we're here now at a pivotal point in humanity to actually ground and anchor this light into this world and to share that. And it's when you have those really solid foundations in place that then when the shit does hit the fan, because it happens to us all, life is not always good, that then you can actually lean into your spirituality and actually use it and use the tools to help get you through it. And you can then be a beacon of hope and light for someone else who's in that space. Because when you shine your light, you give other people permission to do the same. So you let me know if that makes sense. Um, please let me know. I'm just gonna have a look in the comments, Natalie. It's going, your Holy Fire's going really well. Awesome. You've your final fundraising Holy Fire experience. Oh, amazing. Yes, that's right. Natalie's been doing fundraising for the NSPCC using the Holy Fire. This is what's gorgeous about the Holy Fire. And Natalie, I'm sure will agree with me here. The Holy Fire Reiki system is the most beautiful, high vibe, vibration of love, world peace, gorgeousness that is just really raising the vibration of the planet. And she is using it for such good to raise funds for the NSPCC. So that's gorgeous. A lot has been coming up with Reiki sessions, people booking sessions. That's amazing, Natalie. I am so, so pleased for you. I love it. I love seeing people succeed. I love seeing people do well. It makes my heart happy. I love that. In my one of my memberships, Soulpreneur Space, I constantly am celebrating the members so much as they put their offers out and they shine their light out into the world because there's nothing more important, in my opinion, than people being who they came here to be. And that's what alchemy is all about. That's what my free experience, spiritual alchemy, is going to be all about. So it's going to be about these foundations, this groundwork that I was talking about. Okay, we're going to day one, we're going to really lay those foundations and we're going to strip it right back to basics. I don't care whether you are the most advanced spiritual teacher in the world, you still need to know how to breathe and to ground and to integrate your energy. And that's where we're going to start, all going to start on the same page. And then on day two, we're going to look at how we completely mess things up for ourselves because we're all human, right? We all kind of get it a bit wrong. Anybody who says they don't's lying. Okay. And again, I don't care how far along this path you are, where we all sabotage ourselves. It's just at different levels we do it. Every time you level up, you need to re-establish the basics and you need to look back at this. So this is what I'm doing with alchemy. Okay. Alchemy is the process of changing one thing into another. Transformation, change, growth, magic. I've got this real vibe at the minute, let's say, with the crow and the books in the library and all the stuff. And I've got a whole series of these planned. I'm in the middle of painting one at the minute. And I'm just loving that magic. So I wanted to bring that into alchemy, which is the free experience. So day one, we're going to really lay those foundations. We're going to really work on that. Okay. Day two, we're going to look at how we self-sabotage. But I'm not just going to leave you with it. Then we're going to do some clearing work and we're going to do some healing work to clear and shift that energy. Day three, then we're going to look at really how we can tap in. I'm going to give you some actual tools to use that will really help you to tap in and open up that intuitive ability that you have so that you can tap in and get guidance from your highest self. And then on day four, we're going to look a little bit deeper. We're going to tap into a little bit of shamanic help and guidance and tap into the spirit world a little bit and see what we've got. So over the course of 4 days, I'm really I've designed this to let you really remember who you are and to get you to know yourself. And I'm really excited. The link is in the description of the video. Please, if you haven't already, get yourself signed up. You will not regret it. It's going to be such good fun. So as I said, it starts on the 17th of June. And it runs officially from the 17th of June to the 20th. I'm going to tell you now, little sneak peeks, little birdies outside my window. We will have a bonus session, so there will be an extra day. There will be, which will involve coaching if you want it from me personally. There will be extra little mini tasks thrown in. There is also a VIP pass for those who want to take it even deeper. We're in a Telegram group with me. So there's loads of opportunities to do loads of fun, exciting things. I am loving it. I haven't launched since January. I haven't done anything like sort of big like this since January. I think I ran Hail in January. So I haven't done anything since then on this scale. So I am so properly excited to bring this to you. But I really, the main point of today was I just feel so called to make sure that you're all making space. So at some point over this weekend, I want you to find 5 minutes. It's just for you. And I want you to check in. We're halfway through the year now. So check in with those intentions you set at the start of the year. How did you want 2024 to unfold? Where did you want to be? Who did you want to be? How did you want to show up for yourself? Okay. And are you on track? Have you been sidetracked? Have you been blindsided? Are you bang on? Are you ahead of schedule? Where are we? Okay. And just tap into that energy. Remember, it's who do you want to be and how do you want to feel? Okay. And make sure you're taking action every day to get you towards that. So let me know in the comments once you catch this. Let me know where you're at, what the crack is. Have a great weekend, whatever you're up to. And it has been lovely to spend these last 20 minutes with you. But I'm going to go now and spend some time either in the studio. I might even read my book for a wee while because I'm going to take the afternoon off because I'm teaching Holy Fire tonight. So whatever you're up to for the rest of the weekend, please have a great one. And remember, always stay true to you and shine your gorgeous light out into this world because it is very much needed. So thank you very much. I see you all soon.